Is you a movie star? Huh, is you a movie star? You good boy. He's a Chip Dale. You good boy. Yeah. Girl with Better Creek Model Horses, and welcome to June, and that means it's Pride Month, guys. Woo! Welcome, welcome. With that being said, we have got over 50 subscribers now, and they're all from all over the place, and I'm super excited. And also, that being said, we are going to do that drawing. So, yeah, by the time this posts, the drawing will be done. But I'm super excited. I want to thank each and every one of you for getting us to that point. I'm pretty sure we're at like 52 or 53. I can't really remember. But it's a great time. It's June. It's Pride Month. And we've reached 50 subscribers. Katie's excited about it. You guys can't see her because she's messy. But yeah. So just welcome. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Welcome everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go. What? Yeah, let's go. So I attempted to do a little mailbag the other day, but I got superbly distracted by my peanut bag. And I am so sorry. My brain is gone today, guys. So, if I don't make full sentences, just put up with me for a little longer, just a little longer. Yeah. So, anywho, we've got a lot to go over. I literally got like 4 packages. One of them is the stablemate, Gambler's Choice, the grab bag, pretty much. From Breyer. So let's just get into it. First and foremost is I got her out of the packaging and everything. I'm obsessed with minis, so I got a painted Maggie's Micro, the monthly micro. I got a painted one from Mel Cox. She painted this little gal. Somebody painted this little gal. I think it was Mel. I don't know, but she is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely love her. Let me see if I can show you guys. I don't have my light on. I don't like turning my computer light on during the week because Cody's not working from home anymore. But here she is. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get it to focus. There we go. So I'm doing the best that I can. There you go. There you are. A little bit of harsh light there, but she's so pretty. She is pewter, so she weighs a ton compared to normal micros, which is amazing because, yeah, I'm down with that. Mel sent us a bunch of stuff for this gal. So she is Nand. I'm trying to go through all this. Sorry, guys. Okay, so first and foremost, Mel sent us her card. I can probably, swap this over, but this is Mel's card. And this is awesome. And she's got a little deal back here. It is Ruby Red Studios, equine artist, Mel Cox. I love this. It's like kind of it's not velvet, but it's like a really, I don't even know. I don't know how to describe it. It's cool, but yeah, she did an amazing job. I love this card. Also, she gave us model care instructions. Absolutely love that. Then she gave us the little card of the name of the, so this is September 2024, Gracie. That's the name of the sculpt. Oh my gosh, guys. This is what happens when I do barely this much work. I get all sorts of crud under my nails. Anyway, she is also NAN qualified. They are actually Horsapalooza. They're actually recent, so I could use these if I went to NAN. So she is NAN qualified in both breed and looks like art. The customizing the artist stuff. And then along with that, she sent me a certificate of authenticity. It says title of model, Gracie, sculptor, Gracie Maggie Jenner Bennett, Model Micro Mini Pewter. Description, Painted Ruby Red Studios, Maggie's monthly micro subscription. Date produced 2025, and then it's got Mel's name on here, but still. This piece of art is an original painting produced by and hand signed by Mel Cox. All rights to the model are fully retained by the artist. So, AKA, I can't claim that it's mine because it's, I mean, I own her, but the sculpt itself is not mine. So there you have it. There's Gracie. I'm probably going to keep the name. I just absolutely love the name, but she is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Love her details. Love everything. She's just so cute. I love her. So the next one is going to be from a good friend of mine, Madison. You guys hear me talk about Madison all the time on the channel. She's a really, like I said, she's a really good friend of mine. Thank you so much. God, blah, can't look at it. Thank you for the extra packing material too. I have got so many horses to send out that I sold. But so Madison sent me, I'll show you guys here in a little bit. I did a trade, so you guys know that for the Collectors Club, okay, perfect. For the Collectors Club, oh, this is perfect. Awesome. I got the, for the CCA event, I got the POA, the Pony of America. And I didn't really want that. That was like my last choice. I think that was like my 4 out of 4 choice. So she told me that she had this guy that I traded for, currently, like right here. She had this guy available. And she was like, hey, I'll take it. I've got the Atlanta. She's like, I want the Atlanta. And I wouldn't mind, you know, having, I think we both wanted Costco. And I don't know if I'm going to trade him for Costco or not. But for right now, since I like stock horses, you guys can probably guess by now what I received. But I was super excited because he was my second choice. So she did an amazing job. Look at this. And I don't know how you say his name. I think Madison and I talked about it when we were at the show together because, you know, we were talking about which ones we wanted. And I can't remember how we both pronounced it differently. But it's Quiet Way Spinaby or Spinaby. I say Spinaby because, you know, I'm an Okie and I put it together. And I think that's what Madison said, or it's Spinaby. I think she was like, she was either like it's Spinaby or Spinaby. And I was like, either way, he's gorgeous. I love him. We were both kind of confused. We don't know how to, it's Australian, so we don't know. But this is who I got. I traded her for the Spinaby, and I love him because I love this Latigo mold here. Not Latigo. Yeah, the Latigo mold. I love this Latigo mold so much just because of the customization that they've done on his mane to make it, you know, so, and I am a sucker for a awesome stock horse. Ask my 5,000 ishes that I've got. But here is Spinaby, the glossy CCA version. Thank you, Miss Madison. She was awesome and traded this guy for the POA. But yeah, I'm super excited to add him to the collection. And since I am, you know, vacating some of my pony pouches, I already have pony pouches for him. So anywho, he is gorgeous in person. Absolutely beautiful chestnut. So let's move on to the next one. Sorry, I'm trying to grab it. It fell on the floor. On this next one, I'm just going to go ahead and get the grab bag out of the way because I don't know which one I'm more excited for. I think I'm more excited for the one after this one, which is yeah, I got this guy, the next one, off of Model Horse Connections, aka used to be Model Horse Sales Pages, but I was just kind of going along and she allowed me to do time payments on that guy, so super excited. All right, let's see who we got. First one is, oh, we got a mule, guys. Holy cow. Okay, I'm done for the rest of the day. We got a mule. Oh my God. That is exciting. I did not, oh my God. Okay. That is amazing. Holy cow. And it looks like we got one of the older ones too. And if these are both ones that I don't have, I'm keeping them. I don't have anything that came in the boxes, like the white boxes. I don't have anything out of that. I mean, unless it was, you know, secondhand or whatever. But okay, 2021. Don't know who it could be. So here's this 2021. We're gonna open it up together. Please don't be taped. Okay, I'm super excited about that mule, guys. Oh, we got the Croy. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. And I don't know, I can't remember. Oh my God, my nose is itchy. Holy cow, guys. I was super excited. This was worth it. Okay, maybe I should have saved it for last. Trying to open it up. Damn. Sorry. Dang. I didn't hear it. You guys didn't hear me say that. I'm trying to be... I do have this, like, you know, no kids or anything like that, but oh my gosh. And he's glossy. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm super excited. I have seen a lot of the Croy, but that's okay because I will take him. I'll figure out a breed. I will take him. Look at him. Oh my God. Ah, and we got the mule. Okay, there goes everything. And we got the mule. Super excited. So now for my first purchase of anything off of Model Horse Connection. And guess what, guys? Oh, this box is weird. Ooh. Yay. So let me dump all these out here. I don't want them on my floor. That's why I'm not, I'm being very careful. So while we're talking about this, I was a trading fiend today. Trading and selling, well, mostly trading. But we're going to talk about this later in the video, for like the model horse news and everything. Oh no, I got one on the floor. Yeah. Okay. Because I wanted to talk to you guys about this because I'm floored. So my heart and soul is with Breyer, but it is starting to go to stones. And you guys are going to see me collect more stones. And the reason being is I just like their artistry. I like the way, oh my God, my hair is being a little weird today. I like the way that they are made. No, do I like their price tag? I hate their price tag. But, I mean, if you got a good one, you can still make good money off of them. Okay, let's see if I can... But I was a buying, selling, trading fiend today. And I traded a couple of my stones and a Breyer set for stones. And the reason being is these are reputable buyers and sellers. And they know what they have. And I know what I have. And so we discussed, and you know, you always start with asking, hey, what are you looking for? And I sent them pictures of what I've got after they told me kind of what they were looking for. And so now I have traded for a best offer Cheryl Leisure Palouse for a Remington. They're both about the same value. And I have got the two Remingtons that I like. So this guy he's going and getting traded for the Palouse, which she is like I said, she's a best offer Palouse. Factory custom as well. And then I am currently discussing, there we go, I got him. Currently discussing with another buyer about trading for a Mustang. Actually, no, the Mustang is a Cheryl Leisure. Sorry, Cheryl Leisure. Blah, blah, blah. One of the big names in the model horse industry. Put you back over here. So I'm super excited. Oh, yes, this guy's glossy. I couldn't remember if this guy's glossy or not. I'm super excited because I'm starting to build, I guess you could say, a better herd that if I wanted to buy and sell and trade, he's worth a little. They're going to be worth a little bit more. So, that being said, this guy is, his name is Black Gold. He is a factory custom, so he's got a slightly turned head. Compared to, let me go grab one. Party Boy, I actually sold him to Julie from Oklahoma, but this is a normal, just a normal looking, I'm gonna turn my light. This room is so dark. Okay, I turned my light on. So this is a normal, just regular factory made Arabian. And this guy is the factory custom. And he was actually a pretty good price for him. But he was made in 99. He's not the swishtail version. He is slightly, like you see that Party Boy's head is kind of slightly turned. His is slightly turned, but his neck is out just a little bit more, where Party Boy's is a little bit more tucked. And then, of course, you know, his tail and Black Gold's is kind of this. So he's got the same stance. This is the same mold, just different. So, and really, actually, I think it's about the same. I want to say it's about the same on the head. Except for his is a little bit more, like where Party Boy's is more toward you guys, his is more like that way. But anyway, either way, he is a factory custom. I'm super excited about him. Got him, like I said, for a pretty good price. He's a glossy. He's got the factory custom tail. Whereas, you know, this is the normal guy. So, super excited. This is Black Gold. I'm going to have to call him something different because I can't do that because he's not black. So, he can't be Black Gold. He's not oil. But, anywho, so I'm super excited about this guy. Thank you to Trisha for allowing me to do like small time pays on this guy. Here's his other side. I'm super excited. He's phenomenal. And I think there should be a relatively decent, like, you know, I could find something pretty decent as far as, you know, liver chestnut Arabians. And plus, he's got dapples, so he's shiny. He's a shiny boy. But anyway. Okay, guys, so I have got another, restocking my peanut supply as quickly as I can. So I have got an order. Also, we're trying the mic right here because it's been kind of blah up here. So I ordered I'll show you guys here in a little bit, but she left me a little note. It says, "Thank you for your purchase. Best wishes and enjoy. Love, Joyce Savage." And then she just told me who the original owner was. So this guy, I was selling and did sell my other one, just because it's one of those things where, you know, you have one that doesn't do good at a show. You know, I know he'll probably benefit someone else at another home. So I sold mine and got another one. And I'm super excited about this guy just because I don't have very many of them. And she did a really good job picturing this guy. I'm going to do a once over though, guys. So give me a second. Gonna look him over, make sure he's good. He's just freaking stocky. Like, he's way more built than the one that I just sold. Let me see what year he is. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I don't remember if she gave me a name on him. But anyway, I got another Morgan in a dark bay color. This guy is really pretty. He has just got Really pretty eyes. You know, Peter Stones. They've got their eye color. You guys notice I'm getting a lot of Peter Stones. But yeah, he's really, really pretty. I think he'll picture well too. I'm going to take the brush, but he is very glossy. I am not sure. He's got a stamp in the corner over here. It's not, yeah, Peter, no, PSO. Doesn't give me a year or anything. I know she's got info on him somewhere. But yeah, he's super, super pretty guy. Love the dark bays. Love the glossy. He's in pretty good condition, except for right down here, but that's kind of where his tail sits. So, and if anything, oh no, that's just plastic. That's not even anything. That's easy to remove. But his hooves are done too, kind of cool. So, okay. There's another Peter Stone Morgan. So this is the one that I've got now. This is the one that I sold. He's just, I mean, he's got the tail. I'm trying to hold these, sorry. So he's got the Morgan tail, the traditional Morgan tail. This guy has got the Arab tail. He's a factory custom. He's a chunky boy too, but this tail adds way more to him as far as weight. But yeah, so this is the difference between the two, factory custom and just a normal. That guy didn't do very good, so I'm hoping with a different Morgan over here, hopefully he'll do better. So guys, back at you again with another unboxing. So I dabbled into eBay a little bit more the other day, and I'm always looking for my scissors, my God. So I was dabbling in eBay for just a little bit, because I was actually looking for an Admiral and wings for my mom, because she absolutely loves them. And so I was looking for them, and just happened, you just happen upon random stuff on eBay, and I found this little stablemate. I told myself I would stop, but when they're good, I can't resist them. So, of course, wrapped in muslin, always 100% know that it's a good place that it comes from. So you guys are going to like it, because I've had a lot of success with Newport, and as the little polo pony from the Stablemate Club. I've had a lot of success with Newport being a type of polo pony. I'm not going to say here, just because it's subjective, however we use our breeds and stuff. But she is, I use her as a type of polo pony, and I've had a lot of success. So I'm kind of like partial to polo ponies now. And I saw this little guy. He's on the print. He's awesome. Actually, I'm going to turn on, guys. So after packing, I don't know, however many boxes of trade horses and sale horses, we're going to call this the peanut bag. The packing peanut bag is low. It is empty. But this next package has got me taken care of as far as peanuts. So give me a sec. Okay, guys. So the next, I always talk to you guys as I'm like looking at the thing while I'm doing it. I am ADHD, like hardcore. So I always have to be doing something while I'm talking, because then my train of thought is better, but not really. So if you haven't yet, I'm going to throw this in here too. Check out the INL recap video. I posted it on today was the 30th. Whatever last Friday was. It's been a long week. Wow. This video is not going out until much later, but I posted it on the page, and I'm so sorry if that's really loud. I did my best to reduce the noise, but so yeah, go ahead and check the INL recap video. I'm going to have like a packing box, like the giant Breyer box that all of the stuff came in for the CCA. Yeah, that's going to be stuffed with packing material because I'm tired of bags. But anyway, minus the peanut bag. The peanut bag's going to stay the peanut bag. But anywho, so this guy that I am unwrapping right now, she did an amazing job wrapping, by the way. This is from Sherry Ash. And I actually told her, I said, I'm going to, unbox him. I always like to say, because I always like to see it, get new people to come over to join our crazy family here, And I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to unbox him on YouTube. So I'm super excited because I loved him on, when she showed me the pictures and everything of him. And she's like, oh my God, he's going to be a celebrity. And I'm like, yeah, kind of. So she was like, I think I gained a new follower. I hope. She's very sweet, absolutely amazing to work with, quick shipping. So thank you, Sherry, for sending this guy. His name is Freen. And you guys know I'm on this Peter Stone factory custom kick. So this guy is absolutely gorgeous. Probably one of my favorite molds. So let me see. I'm going to do a quick once over of him. He is glossy. I'm going to take the brush. I hate when, okay. I hate when, like I love dark models, but man, they show up stuff really fat, like really bad. Okay. So, oh my God. This guy is cool. I try to be, you guys probably don't think I get excited about these, but I do. Because I'm just like, here it is. Yay. But I promise I do. So this guy, his name is Freen. I can't remember if I got the info from her or not on him. Yeah, I did. Okay. So he is a custom Pentabian featuring subtle dappling, very dark bay in color, limited to 15 pieces. So there's only 15 of this guy. Glossy. There's also a mini version of him. I didn't see that. But, oh, yeah. Okay, cool. That's a really pretty mini version. But anyway, he is a limited run of 15. Also filming late at night. I'm sorry. It doesn't say where, but he's just a limited run. So, but this is him. And that lighting does a really good job at catching his dapples. Oh my God, guys, look at him. So this is Freen, however you say it. But look at that dappling. Oh my gosh, I'm going to wipe my little thingy off here. Here we go. Look at that dappling. He is phenomenal. And of course, he's the windswept Arabian. Got the tries. He is not focusing. Hold on. There we go. Got the tries. He's got the tries. But he's also got kind of like the browning on the nose and everything. But yeah, he's so pretty. And look at this tail. So this tail is a lot different than the guy we call Cadmus. I named him. I can't remember what his actual. He's one of the first windswept Arabian factory customs. Kind of like a matte rose gray was my first factory custom. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. He was my first factory custom. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think after this, I'm going to go to sleep. But he's the first factory custom that I got. This guy is my second Arabian, factory custom Arabian. But he is stunning. Thank you so much, Sherry. And look at his forelock, guys. Oh, he's got a forelock. See, I don't know if Cadmus has got one or not. Here's his mane. Here's his other side. Oh my God, Sherry, thank you so much. He's gorgeous. And thank you for restocking my peanut bag. But look at this tail. I cannot with this tail. It is freaking gorgeous. I love it. So here he is from the front. And here he is from the other side. Here's his butt. And then hooves. He's got carved hooves. I don't know if you guys can see. Why am I doing that? Wow. Okay. I need to go to bed, y'all. Carved hooves. He's got a black X on there. But yep. So I don't know what I'm going to name him yet. But that's actually what we're going to discuss in later on in this video is the names of the horses and why I named him that way. So here's one. He is freaking awesome. Thank you so much. I don't know if you can see him or not, but my office buddy is here today. He's a chippies. He's like, Mom, I'm sleepy. He got to run around a lot today and play with his brothers and sisters. So, but yeah, I usually try to bring him in here whenever I can, but usually he's either eating or outside or doing something. But anyway, the office buddy and the inspiration behind the logo is here today. And I told, we got asked about him at INL. And so he's a celebrity now. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of my children doing so well. Yes. But anyway, all right, another mail bag. I'm trying to sort through. She sent, so this is another one of my time pays, and she sent all of the information. It's a, I'm not going to say it's an oak, but this is Polish Me a Grammy. It's a little weanling foal. So, and then here's some ribbons that came with him. The reason I got another weanling foal, Peter Stone, is because I've only got I've got two, but one of them I don't show. She's on display in my guest bedroom here. But I came to the conclusion that you know how you kind of think about things and you're like, I probably need to dabble in that a little bit more. That's kind of what I thought about getting some more foals. I had a bunch of custom foals, but I don't have very many OF foals. So I just thought, you know what? Let's get another OF foal to kind of help with just kind of balancing, because I only have the one, and I was like, I kind of like to dabble in it a little bit more and do a little bit better. It's a designer horse, by the way. I'm looking at it right now, 2014. But so I was like, you know what? Okay, so I saw this one online and on Facebook, and I decided to I was like, you know what? If she will do time pays with me, then I'd be super excited to purchase her. So I think that's her name is like Polish Me something or other. But here, let me see, I'm trying to look at her doing my normal. But here she is. She's a designer horse with a factory custom. She's got more of the turned head than the others. I have one to compare. Okay, so here is my second. This is Paris Dream Doll. You guys, we covered her in another one of our videos, our earlier videos. So this one is the DAW. I like to say DAH. I'm sorry, guys. This is her. This is her head, and this is Paris Dream Doll. So they're kind of the same. I think I think the Palomino's a little bit more turned. She does have a twitched ear. So you notice how both of these ears are forward. She does have a twitched ear. If you can notice, let me see. She's got one. It's going to be on this side with Paris on there, but she got a twitched ear. She also has a factory custom tail. She also has a factory custom tail compared to, the normal. And she is glossy with dapples. If you guys can see her dapples. And then this girl, yeah, she's just her. But so I'm super excited. She's got the striped hooves. You guys can see those. We have got the normal tri-colored eyes. Does she try? She tries. I know you can't really see it a whole lot so yeah, she's got the tries. I love the dapples on her 100%. She's got beautiful dapples. She is also, I love the tail and I love the twitched ear on her. So I'm super excited. I'm going to show her as a paint because I've got the other one that I've got is a paint to the one that I show. she's a paint, so I'm going to show her as a paint too, but I absolutely love her. I think she's the cutest thing ever. She does have some like just mini flaws in her gloss, but other than that, she's in really, really good condition. So here is this little gal. Super excited to get her out in the showroom. Also noticed another thing about her. The one that I do show, oops, sorry, does not have this kind of cropped mane, I guess. I'm not sure what exactly they call it. She looks more like Paris Dream Doll here with this mane right here. So she does have a cool little mane on her. So yeah, super. Oh my God. Oh my God. We have 5 boxes, and one of them is definitely my husband's, yeah, his Christmas stuff. Not Christmas stuff. Birthday. Okay. First things, who did I trade for? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Y'all, it's been a week, and it's only Tuesday on my time. I know this is, I am recording early, but, whoop. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she got this guy, if I remember correctly, she got this guy off of that last auction. His name is Hot Topic, and he is a 1999-ish factory custom, so I'm super excited. Here's his face. But here he is. He is an Appaloosa. I completely forgot because I was making my Mid-Kansas list today off of all of the horses that we're going to get, that we've got coming in, like the trades and stuff, and the time pays once they're paid off. And I completely forgot about this guy. So here's, I gotta have to come up with a cool name. But here is Hot Topic. Here he is. And of course, you know, everything that came out of the, is it Tamara? That auction, it was just absolutely pristine. Here's his tail. And then, you know, here's all of the details underneath, because I always look at that, and he's got some dapples. So, but yeah, Bethany was awesome to work with. She was phenomenal. And I do have some vacant pony pouches that he can go into. So, yay. All right. There's that guy. Next one is, I think, an eBay purchase, because I don't recognize that person as being somebody I traded with. So we got 2 things from eBay recently, and one of which was kind of like a, oh, you know, I'm just going to bet on this and see where it goes. And the other was a must, because I was angry at myself because I missed it out on it at a cheaper price. So I said, you know, yeah, a couple of choice words. So I went ahead and saw one that was for a pretty decent price. And I think this is her, actually. No, I don't know. I don't know who that is. But anyway, so that was kind of my thought process there. You guys can come to understand that not all of my thought processes are the greatest. Okay, this is her. So this is the one. I am going to tell you guys a story. And first and foremost, it started with INL, because most of everything is INL related. I found this girl for $65. And I thought, you know what? I should have gotten that. I look back today thinking, oh my God, I should have gotten that, because now she's about over 100 plus, which is, I mean, it's understandable. And she was glossy. So this is why I just had to break down. I just had to break down and I had to get her, because there was no way. I fell in love with her in person. I don't have this mold at all, but she is the only one of that mold that I like, besides the Vintage Club, the paints and the bay and all that stuff, which I will probably be looking for them as well. And I was hoping that I hadn't grabbed her, but I'm so excited. I have her. This is Sierra Rose. If anybody, she is a Breyerfest 2018. And I'm sorry, but I had to break down and I had to get her. She is just stunning. She's a rose gray with the dapples and everything, and the glossy. There was a glossy matte split, and really both of the mattes and the glossies are kind of about the same price ish. I don't know the numbers, like the run numbers or anything. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus, but she is just, and her ears are good. She's in very good condition. This seller was very good to communicate with. She's awesome. But yeah, so here she is. I don't know if I'm going to show her. She's pretty much just like, I have her now, and I have one of my grails achieved. The next one, I actually, this close, guys, to getting an Ash. But he sold before I could do anything. So, that's one of my grails that is feasible. He's another one. I'm probably going to have to get another Argyle just because of the ear problem on that other one, because I want to show both of those. So that's another one. And then Ash, and there's, the other two springtime foals. And that's kind of where I'm at as far as. So this next one is the next eBay purchase, because like I said, I don't recognize. I've got this guy named. If it's the one that I'm thinking of, I've got him named already. And that's what we're going to go over. I don't have him pictured, obviously, because I just got him. But most, oh gosh. Give me a break and say that since I am an expert in all things packing peanuts, because I love them, but they're the bane of my existence. The difference between any of the, like all three of these is phenomenal. Like, this is kind of your Walmart, this is your Louis Vuitton, and this is your, like, well, okay, hold on. Louis Vuitton, Abercrombie and Fish, Walmart. These two, freaking phenomenal. They are squishy and just right. This one is not. So, she packed with all of the good Louis Vuittons, and I absolutely just, top tier. Thank you, thank you. And then, you've got this one. They look like little hair curlers, and then this one's like, makes me think of Cheetos Puffs. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Dang it, I'm hungry now. Okay, now that I have gotten, I need more Cheetos now, guys. Ugh. I have almost filled my bag up. Now my, the peanut purse. The peanut purse. But I'm going to say something right quick. I don't know who this person is, but I'm seeing ribbon on this horse. Oh my gosh. I almost feel like I've ordered a Dan Van or something. And I'm super excited. It's muslin, but she put a ribbon around it, guys. I'll have to show you. I'm trying to get all this stuff off. Oh my God, and she put a little card with it. Holy cow. Look at this. Look at this. Ah! Okay, freaking out. Thank you. Looks like it's just regular pen, but I was going to say it looks fancy. Oh my gosh, guys, look how fancy. Oh, I feel like I'm like, just opening a Louis Vuitton. I'm not a Louis Vuitton fan. But like, I feel fancy. Okay. Oh my gosh. I saw his pictures and they were really, really good. And he looked very, very good. Oh my God. This guy, I'm going to tell you how much I bought him for, just because you're literally going to freak. I bought him for $70. Okay. This, look at him. Okay, his eyes are kind of funky, but oh my God. Oh, I had to scream at the dog, sorry. She was getting ready to come in and I was like, no, you're dirty. It just rained, so look at this guy. Oh my God. I love this mold anyway. And I don't want to touch him. He's so gorgeous. But he's like a dark, you guys can tell, he's kind of like a dark brown. A seal bay color. And I mean, he's got his hooves. I don't know if you guys can see him or not, but look at the detail on all of these. I just can't. This guy is phenomenal. He is not, oh, he is too signed. Aaron Logan, 23. Oh, and he's a gelding. But look at him. I can't even, guys. I'll tell you, go, you're dirty. I'm screaming at the dogs again. I can't, guys. I think for sure I'm going to picture him, but I can't remember what I named him, and I'll probably go over that later on what he was named, because I named him something cool, but I had planned on him coming in anyway. I knew he was coming in. I just didn't know he was going to be that stunning. Like, I saw his pictures, and I was like, okay, yeah, I hope you're pretty good custom, and I can sell him later. What? No. So, I'm going to go on to a little guy next. We've got one big guy and another one, and I think that's my husband's birthday gift. But I'll show y'all. Maybe. He's actually in the living room right now, so I don't want him to hear what I got him. But anyway, this is a repeat person. You guys may know and remember her. This is Caitlin with Glitter and Hoof Studios. And it's the one that we bought that really cool little POA from, the little resin guy. So I trust her work, and I've seen she's working on a fire heart right now that, oh, amazing. But this is a little micro mini, and you know me, I love them. Oh, crap. I love micro minis. I just thought, oh man, I need to get I need a little. No, I did get a couple of them. Okay, we're good. I contacted a lady that made. Let's see if I can find what she made. Oh no, I don't have anything she made in here. Where did I just had it? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I contacted a lady that she made this. She makes pony pouches too, but I contacted her and reached out to her and asked if she could make some micro pouches, just because I love her fabrics. And okay, I contacted her and had some micros, and I had 2 of them. So anyway, that's my story. See these? You will get these. If you buy and trade with me, you will receive a sticker that will ultimately take you to the and here's her card, but will ultimately take you to the web, the channel, because I am going to try. I usually tell people when I trade and buy from them that once I get them, you know, they're awesome to talk to, awesome to get in contact with, and I usually tell them, hey, I will put them out on a video if you guys don't mind. And they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, cool, what is your video? And I'm like, what? And I tell them, you know, it's this. And if I do end up buying from somebody, I will tell them that. But if I sell some, I'm definitely going to, you know, just put it in there and be like, hey, follow me, and we'll, you know, just follow me. Why not? Join the fam. Join the crazy. Because that's what we are here, is crazy. But anyway, okay, so this guy is a little, he's so cute. He is a little mini Winnie. I can't remember the mold name. He was a porcelain, I think. If you guys know it, let me know. But look at him. And she did a very, very good job on him. I'm going to try to show him something. I don't know yet. But Caitlin does an amazing job on these little guys. I mean, he couldn't be any smaller than Lathander. I mean, good Lord. But yeah, so here he is. Here's this little guy. It's screaming Azteca, but I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm getting into the micros, guys. I mean, obviously, you know, I've got one of them hanging out here that's ready for her thing, but look how cute. And this is done on a little mini Winnie. So I love seeing everybody paint on the little mini Winnies, because they need more love. They really do. They don't get enough love. But here is her card. Glitter and Hoof Studios. I know it's backwards right now, but Glitter and Hoof Studios. And then Caitlin Proman. So there she is. But she is phenomenal. And she has, I might contact her for Custom work, I'm not sure yet. I don't know how much she charges. Trying to find. Okay. But yeah, she is phenomenal. I love that. I was trying to find his muslin. I was like, yeah. But yeah, she's awesome. I've loved her stuff. The first purchase I got from her, Nan. So, I mean, she's good. I trust her. So none of these, except for Hot Topic, were ones that, Katie, go, were ones that I traded. So most of these, like this next one is a time pay, and I'm super excited for you guys to see this girl. I'm partial to those issues. I absolutely love those issues, especially now that I can time pay and I can work on getting some of the factory customs, because this girl, she's a run. She's not an oak, but still her colors were just phenomenal. And I don't think I'm working on another time pay with Linnea, but this is from Linnea, and her name is Mother of the West. So ultimately, if we're gonna go talk about why I named things the way I did, her name is Windfire, because I've got Sunfire, Dreamfire, and now I've got Windfire. Sunfire is the factory custom Remington that I got from Rachel, and he won the quarter horse division at INL. First time out. I'm super proud of him. I think she's a factory. I'm going to say she's a factory custom. I don't know. But anyway, so his first time out, and then Dreamfire is another factory custom on, said like Indian something, Mustang Girl, maybe, the ish mold. Got that from Leanne. She was my time pay, and then I ended up buying that bay horse from her just willy-nilly, because why not? And so this, oh God. Okay, good job, Jessica. I gotta do a damage control right quick. Hold on. Okay, I think we're good. But, so this next one, this is Windfire. That's her name. So Windfire and we got Dreamfire, Sunfire, and they're all based off of Game of Thrones stuff. Windfire is not, because I chose it myself. It's mine, so I did it. But anyway, so here is Mother of the West. She is, I want to say she is a slight factory custom on that mane, but here she is, full body. So here's her tail too. And then other side. I love this dark bay. That's still, still a bay, but, dark. But here is her eyes. Her eyes are absolutely phenomenal, and they're both blue. I will show her as a paint, obviously. Obvi. But yeah, she's got some subtle dapples right there right here. And then I love this. I love this right in here. I love that. And then here's her tail, which I want to say, I don't have one. I've got one over there that I was working on, but I want to say that this might be slightly, but not, like, I think the normal ones are like right in here. But I could be wrong too. So, but yeah, here she is. This is Mother of the West. Oh, hoof action. Got to get that feet pics right quick. Yas. They're not as detailed, but that's okay. I mean, they're gorgeous. They're still pretty. No details on the bottom, obviously, because she's standing on them. But, and here's her other side. See the dapples, the double fapples. I can't even talk today. And then her face is cute. Got that pink nose. So, yeah, she's just, and I love that goggle eye. We call them in the cattle industry, we call them goggle eyes, but I don't know what y'all call them in the horse deal. But she's pretty. And then she's got like a little kissy spot, like right there. So, she's gorgeous, though. Can't wait to get her pictured. I did picture some this weekend. And I'm so ready, because we're going to go over those later in the This Is Why I Named Them. And we're just going to do that for right now, because that's all I've got pictured. I'm not going to drag them out of here and discuss them because that might take forever. So we're going to TikTok it and we're going to green screen it and go from one is going to be this girl that I traded for a Palouse coyote, and I absolutely love her. She is phenomenal. She is an auction model, I believe, an auction model or a best offer. I can't remember. I think she's an auction model. Factory custom, because you guys know I'm all about them factory customs. This tail is not normal. But she's got the tries. She's got kind of a blue roan pattern going on. She is stunning. Now, to find a breed for her and get her pictured, that's kind of what I'm excited about. But she is absolutely gorgeous. So thank you to they're remaining anonymous, but yeah, to the person that I traded her with. She's got hoof detail, udders, excuse me. Just she's phenomenal, guys. I am super excited to get her in the show string and see what she can do. So this next one is another trade that I traded for, I believe I traded this one for the Appaloosa Remington. But this one was for that Appy Remington. This one is a best offer. This one's not a, I think this one is a one of a kind. But I've been on a Palouse kick lately, I guess. So she's a best offer. She has got brilliant shading from the pictures that the trader sent me. Oh, and she's a glossy, guys. I'm super excited. Okay, so let's read her stats right quick. Let's see. All right. Suntrek Silver Bay Palouse, one of a kind. She did show her too. So yeah, she's a Silver Bay Palouse. Yep, best offer. So she is signed by Cheryl Leisure. So she is done by Cheryl Leisure. She is a factory custom, and I cannot wait for you guys to see this stunning girl. She's phenomenal, and I'm super excited that she's here because she is just stunning. And I think, anyway, you guys are seeing part of her, but this is her. I cannot remember what she told me her name was. I want to say it's Suntrek. That's like what her name is. Silver Bay Palouse. But anyway, so here she is. Here's her dapples. Absolutely beautiful. Is she trying? Oh my God, is she trying, y'all? She has got etched white markings. Try to see better. Sorry. She's got etched white markings right here. Look at those eyes, y'all. Look at those eyes. She is signed by Cheryl Leisure on the bottom. Hoof detail. And she's got the udders too. The udder. Look at this tail. Factory custom tail. You know, you guys, I have to have my factory customs. I think what my favorite thing about her, though, is just the details. I mean, she's got etched whites, and then just the dapples. She's a silver. I mean, it says Silver Bay on here. To me, I want to say this is but I could be crazy, but to me, this looks like a Palomino, but I'm nuts. I don't know much about how it works, but yeah, here's everything. Here's her other side, her dapples. She has got a sock, another sock. But yeah, she's beautiful, guys. Absolutely stunning. And I was super excited to get her. So I traded her, yes, for an Appy Remington. Because the trader and I both kind of talked, and she loves the Remingtons with the flat tails and not the, like any of the custom tails. So, yeah, we both decided, because, you know, I was just kind of wanting to move forward and get something that was kind of this caliber, kind of both of these calibers right here. And, he was my second Remington, but I was just kind of like, you know what, it's time to move on, give somebody another opportunity to have this guy in their collection. And she offered this one for trade, and I said, well, you know what, let's do it. So, yeah, and plus she's a Cheryl Leisure. So, I mean, this girl, she's stunning. Cannot wait to get her on the show table as well. I'm gonna show her different this time. I'm probably gonna try something different with her. Um, I do have documentation already, but just gonna try something, different. But yeah, so, and I want to say that mane might be slightly, but I could be wrong too. The mane's done like phenomenally. I'm just gonna keep gushing about her, but she's just phenomenal. Guys, last but not least on the mailbag is a mold that we don't have. I actually traded 2 for this one because they were of different values. But that's completely fine. Totally worth it, 100%. But yeah, this is my first time having one of these molds. It's a Peter Stone. Obviously, that's literally all I do anymore. Except for a few Breyers. But this young lady was amazing to work with, so I'm going to leave greens on the board. There was kind of a delay in the shipping, but it wasn't on her part. It was literally on I think it was UPS. Oh my gosh. This guy's awesome. I can't remember. Okay, so he's a Cheryl Leisure too. I can't remember if she said he was an OOK or not. But anyway, so this is my first time owning this mold. But yeah, we went ahead and traded 2. I traded 2 for this guy. But I'm kind of pressed for time at the moment because we've got to go work cows. It just got done raining. But I will show you this guy. Actually, no, let me see if I can find his info first because I am scared if I don't get it right. I want to get it right. So, and she did really well about keeping me updated too. Let me see. I've got to take a picture too, but, oh, she sent me his info. So according to her, this is Peacemaker, Appaloosa Mustang Limited Edition by Cheryl Leisure, limited to 15, non-custom, carved ears, all of that. He's retired, but yeah, she sent me his information, but here he is in person. He is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what I'm going to show him as, but he is a glossy. He's got the tries. He's a try. Beautiful shading. Like, look at those hooves, guys. Absolutely. And he's signed underneath by Cheryl himself. Go to this side. So Cheryl, you guys can see that. This is my first time owning this kind of model. He's pretty stunning. I like how he's made. Definitely a new experience for me, but look at these hooves. Look at the detail on this guy. So yeah, she was very, very awesome to work with. And this guy is stunning. She definitely kept me, I think those are etched. He's got etched whites. She kept me updated on kind of, on everything. He's also got like the mottled skin, and was very awesome about, keeping updated, keeping me in the loop if there was anything wrong with the shipping or anything like that. So amazing, 110%, 1000%. However, would do it again, would work with her again. I'm actually got a time pay with her at the moment. So, but yeah, there he is. I don't know what to name him yet. He's very pretty. I don't know what to show him as either. So I'll just kind of have to figure that out from there. But yeah, he's a cute little guy. He's cute. I love him. I love him. He's so stunning. Sorry, I'm just really tired today too, guys. So, but that's going to be it for the mailbag for a bit until our next June, our next June video. So let's get into the actual important stuff, which is what we're going to talk about next. Oh my God, here's the haul, guys. All of the hauls, or all of the horses, and then there's one on the table. Wow. We had a pretty good mail haul. Okay, guys, now that the mailbag is over with, we have got some exciting news. Not only did you guys remember me talking about putting in for Machu Picchu, right? Well, your girl, I've got to find it though. Give me a second. Your girl finally got in. There's the congratulatory email. We got Machu Picchu. He's going to come. I'm super excited about him because this is the first time we've been selected, or I've been selected for a special run. And so I'm just super pumped just because of the fact that we actually get one, and he's actually coming here. So now I did see that there were a couple people offering other destination models online for trade. And I have told at least one that if I don't like him in hand, I will probably trade for him, because he is the metallic glossy black, and I'm not a deco fan, but I'm hoping it's not as much. And if even so, I'm super excited just to see him in person, see him in hand. Of course, there's a lot of people that will get him quicker than us Okies will. And actually, Madison and a couple of other people that I know in the Oklahoma trade got in. So we're all going to have our own Machu Picchu. So I'm super excited. I know Madison did. She said so. Yeah, super excited that she got in. Super excited that some more of our Okie people got in. So just a big party. It's great. But anyway, so there's that. That's the exciting news. And moving on to, hey guys, so Breyer, a couple of things we want to discuss, Breyer news-wise as well. Some more things that we want to discuss, that I want to discuss is, Breyer announced their event. I can't remember. It's like the Collector Club event. I was groping for words. I'm tired. The Collector Club event for the year for 2025, and they're actually going international this year. They are headed to Canada, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, that to be more specific here. And of course, it's limited to 200 people. It's happening October 31st through November 2nd. So on Halloween, yay. And they're going to do farm tours and just the mainly farm tours, like the first time, the first night they're going to meet up for like light stuff, and then farm tours, and then Sunday they're going to go wrap it up with the Breyer Boutique, where they're going to have exclusive models for sale at the event. It's kind of like the Breyer Spokes and Spurs, where they had, the event model. They're going to have an event model. They're going to have special runs available that are only limited to like 200 and 250 pieces. So then they're just exclusive there. So some like the tickets are going to be a lottery, which I remember that from the Spokes and Spurs. And then, so yeah, those will be available in June, I'm believing. I'm trying to read up on here. Let's see. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, you have to have a passport and everything if you go. So, but anyway, that's it's called Hoofbeats and Maple Treats. So I thought that was kind of fest. Lounge tickets go on sale June 2nd. I thought that was kind of cool. It's like AC and all that while you're watching the equine entertainment at the Breyerfest. You guys remember? It flipped on me. You guys remember this guy? Okay, on the Bandolero mold. Okay. Well, Breyer let something slip today that I don't know if they caught that or not, because in the email they let slip that he's going to have this variation. So it makes me kind of curious, what other variations are they going to have? But we're going to talk about that later in the first July episode, where we're going to talk about what we think we're going to give our normal little special, just gamed at whatever, surprise, like thoughts. Best update is the deadline for the best customs contest was this week. And we're going to see a lot of our people sending in, a lot of our Breyer friends or our model horse friends sending in their customs for the best customs contest. I'm not sure if I want to feature that yet. I might do that kind of when it's closer to Breyerfest. If anybody shares their stuff, because I know a lot of other people were going to share their stuff after they had entered it, but we'll kind of go over it from there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to feature a bunch of them maybe after too, because I know a lot of them will be featured. I'm trying to go through Modelholics Anonymous to see if there's any news that I missed. But here, while we're doing that, here is another Machu Picchu update in the sun. So I'm super excited to get him, guys. Like, I'm so pumped. But no, I haven't seen anything as far as the best customs contest, Modelholics Anonymous. Wow. So we're going to probably wait until afterward to feature whatever we need to feature on that, because I'm super excited to see him. I'm pumped. Like, you have no idea. I'm ready pumped. That's what I was about to say. But for right now, that there's nothing online. Look at the pony that is going to find a new home. She's a little Christmas pony. I have shown her, so I will include all of her stuff. But yeah, she's going to a new home, to one of our subscribers that commented on the last video, the Midwest video. So yeah, there she is. A little bit more Breyerfest news. Breyer dropped a sneak peek. Oh gosh, this is kind of hard to do. I would be doing this on TikTok, but TikTok decided it was going to have a bug or something. I don't know what's going on with it. But so this is our sneak peek that we received. I don't know if you guys can see very well. There's an ear, there's something, and something else. So we later discovered there's a lot of people that were assuming that it was like Shenandoah or something else, like a draft horse, because it does look like the little bobbins that are on that, you know, they put for decoration purposes on the mane and everything. And it actually is the reserve overall champion model for the open show. And let me get you the actual. So yeah, this year's open show overall reserve it's Chin Chin. That's the name. It's Chin Chin. It looks like Sin Sin, like cinnamon, Sin Sin, but it's Chin Chin. So and it's how Italians say cheers. Hearty toast to the 12 lucky reserve champions between the Thursday and Friday days of this year's Breyerfest Open Model Horse Show. So exciting. And then, you know, that's mold number 80 on the Italian, inspired by the Italian heavy draft. So yeah, isn't he pretty? Now, me personally, I'm not a big fan of that mold, but he is pretty. The way that he's, you know, his shading and everything is absolutely gorgeous. My brain is gone, guys. So that's exciting news. But also on top of that, so Breyer, I'm trying to get the person that did this. Breyer shared another sneak peek of a possible mid-year release. And to be honest, I think we know what it is already, because I think somebody had predicted kind of what it was, and I think they're correct. So I believe it's going to be a silver. Okay, guys, so the next topic that we're going to discuss is I had Madison asked me the other day, Jess, you come up with some really cool names for your horses. Why do you do that? Like, where do you come up with those? And so I figured, you know what, let's just kind of go over it. It's something fun. There's nothing super serious going on right now. So let's go over some of my pictured horses, like my photo show horses. And we'll go from there, because I'm trying to see if I have any on my shelf, but I don't have any that I currently show. And I don't think I might have some within like grabbing range. But I'm not going to go through my stuff because that would take forever. So we're just going to go over the pictured stuff right now. And I did picture some new horses the other day, and I'll kind of go over why I named them that way. And if I don't know, I don't know. But I just sometimes I just grab it out of thin air. But let's just dabble in here right quick. Okay, so first and foremost is Paint the Town Red. This is the Lefty on the cigar mold. I have actually successfully shown him multiple times, both photo show and live show. And I named him Paint the Town Red because he's red, obviously. But Doja Cat came out with a song called Paint the Town Red. And I've heard it. I think I got him in I can't remember, was he a 24 or 23, guys? I can't remember. I want to say he was a 23. Yeah, he was a 23 release from Tractor Supply. So I think she came out with that song in 2023. So therefore, that's kind of where it came from. So, but this is Paint the Town Red. This guy, he is on the Merle. Obviously, he is also a 2023 Tractor Supply model on the Dundee. His actual name is Merle via Breyer, but I named him Skyborn. Something that I came up with just off the top of my head. I thought it was kind of cool. I'm a big gamer too, so Blood. I don't play these games, but Bloodborne or like Elder. Oh gosh. It's not Elder Scrolls, I'm a big Skyrim fan, but something like there's Dragonborn, Elden Ring, Skyborn, whatever. So he either came from a combination of those or just off the top of my head. I mean, it was kind of one of those things. It was a mix. So, but he's done really well for me as well. He's pretty cool. He might not be he's not a never sell, but he might stay with me. But yeah, so this is Skyborn. And this is Kobar. He's actually on the Cowboy Joe mold. He's done pretty decent for me, not in photo shows, but in live shows. He is kind of got the roached mane or the shaved mane. And I named him. I don't exactly know where I came up with the name, but I Googled it, and it's probably because I named him Kobar because there's an Australian town near in New South Wales named Kobar. So that's I do show him as a Brumby, so that's probably where it came from. Something along those lines. But that's Kobar, that's kind of where it came from. It's not anything super woo, but that's where I got that name from. Allegedly. Okay, guys, so the next topic that we're going to discuss is I had Madison asked me the other day, Jess, you come up with some really cool names for your horses. Why do you do that? Where do you come up with those? And so I figured, you know what? Let's just kind of go over it. It's something fun. There's nothing super serious going on right now. So let's go over some of my pictured horses, like my photo show horses. And we'll go from there because I'm trying to see if I have any on my shelf, but I don't have any that I currently show. And I don't think I might have some within grabbing range. But I'm not going to go through my stuff because that would take forever. So we're just going to go over the pictured stuff right now. And I did picture some new horses the other day, and I'll kind of go over why I named them that way. And if I don't know, I don't know. But sometimes I just grab it out of thin air. But let's just dabble in here right quick. Okay, so first and foremost is Paint the Town Red. This is the Lefty on the cigar mold. I have actually successfully shown him multiple times, both photo show and live show. And I named him Paint the Town Red because he's red, obviously. But Doja Cat came out with a song called Paint the Town Red. And I've heard it. I think I got him in I can't remember, was he a 24 or 23, guys? I can't remember. I want to say he was a 23. Yeah, he was a 23 release from Tractor Supply. So I think she came out with that song in 2023. So therefore, that's kind of where it came from. So, but this is Paint the Town Red. This guy, he is on the Merle. Obviously, he is also a 2023 Tractor Supply model on the Dundee. His actual name is Merle via Breyer, but I named him Skyborn. Something that I came up with just off the top of my head. I thought it was kind of cool. I'm a big gamer too, so like Blood. I don't play these games, but Bloodborne or like Elder. Oh gosh, it's not Elder Scrolls. Like I'm a big Skyrim fan, but something like there's Dragonborn, Elden Ring, Skyborn, whatever. So he either came from like a combination of those or just off the top of my head. I mean, it was kind of one of those things. It was a mix. So, but he's done really well for me as well. He's pretty cool. He might not be he's not a never sell, but he might stay with me. But yeah, so this is Skyborn. And this is Kobar. He's actually on the Cowboy Joe mold. He's done pretty decent for me, not in photo shows, but in live shows. He is kind of got the roached mane or the shaved mane. And I named him. I don't exactly know where I came up with the name, but I Googled it, and it's probably because I named him Kobar because there's an Australian town near in New South Wales named Kobar. So that's I do show him as a Brumby, so that's probably where it came from. Something along those lines. But that's Kobar. That's kind of where it came from. It's not anything super woo, but that's where I got that name from. Allegedly. Okay, guys, so the next one is going to be this cool guy on a factory custom mold. I cannot remember his real name. It starts with a C. It's not the one that I named him, obviously. But the name that I gave him was Cadmus, and Cadmus is actually a Phoenician prince from Greek mythology. I'm reading it off of Google. Known for founding the city of Thebes and credited for introducing the Phoenician alphabet to Greece. He was also the brother to Europa, who was abducted by Zeus because she went missing. He was instructed by a Delphic oracle to follow a cow and establish a city where it would rest. He followed the cow to, I want to say it's Boeotia, and founded Thebes. So Cadmus is that's what yeah so, and has nothing to do with him being an Arabian or anything like that. I just thought it was a cool name and it kind of fit him. So that's kind of how I name things, if it fits them. And if it's like a cute horse, I'll name it something cute. But if he's like very regal, like Alborozo, he's gonna have something regal because that's just him. But any of the Remingtons or anything, they're going to get named something regal. I'll go kind of into that later whenever I can grab them. This little gal has been with me since the beginning of everything. I actually bought her from the Stone website. Her name is Endless Anticipation. Just something kind of put together. I think I got it off of like a name suggestion website or something and saw it on there and grabbed it and thought it would fit. And she keeps that because she does Nan, and I'm just going to keep it. I don't want to rename her. So she's originally, I think her name was Griffin or something. I don't know if she was a regular run or not, but she was one of the first stones I ever purchased. This guy, I want to say, so this is the Glossy Wells. He is the second chance that I got that I actually pulled the one that I wanted. But I named him Petal Smoke, and I think I got Petal Smoke from either, I saw this suggestion a long time ago, either the little swatches that you can get for painting a room, the little whatever, or something. I can't remember, but I want to say I'm leaning more toward it's the little paint swatches that you can go and put up against your wall to, paint your walls if you're getting ready to repaint a room or something. So that's, I think, where I got Petal Smoke. and it's kind of a grayish color, so obviously he's gray, and I just thought it was kind of neat. It's kind of, I want to name something else Petal Smoke, like we do the show cattle thing. I want to name a bull Petal Smoke. I don't care, but it's kind of cool because it's regal, which he's regal, but it's also like he's like a big teddy bear, but he's also like, I'm gonna kick your butt anyway because I'm big and raw. So I don't know. That's kind of how it is for him. Just because he's gray and it's kind of a regal name. So I do like it. It is very nice and it is staying. So okay, so this is Yavanna. She's one of the new girls. I named her Yavanna because Yavanna, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, obviously, obvi right here. And there's more in front of me, but she is considered, so to kind of make it kind of short and sweet, she is considered the Queen of the Earth in the Lord of the Rings lore. She is responsible, I'm trying to remember because I have done a lot of reading because I'm also writing about her kind of. She is also the one who is responsible for everything that grows in the Middle Earth world is called Arda. That's about as far as I'm going to go with you guys because I can go on and it's a lot. And it's a lot. She is also known as the giver of the fruits, and she was responsible for all growing things. She is what you call a Valar, which is technically like, I'm not going to say the gods, but they're kind of gods. So, if you guys know more about that, then let me know. She's married. It's kind of like Aphrodite to Hephaestus, if you guys are familiar with Greek mythology, because Aule is her husband, and he was the one who kind of made the dwarves. So, anyway, she's like Mother Earth. She is pretty much the one that's responsible for all of the life, all of the greens, all of the trees. You guys remember the Ents, the walking trees. She's responsible for them. So, there you go. And I went with that just because she is a very powerful, like she's giving powerful female. She is giving mother, she's giving like everything. So that's kind of where I went with her. And she's gorgeous. So, okay guys, so the next one is I actually had a horse that I sold that was kind of the same color as this guy. He was a customized Arabian stallion, but I had some issues with him, so I did sell him to somebody else. So he didn't have his name long enough to really kind of like settle it in like Anticipation did. So this is the new Edgelord. That is gotten from, I want to say it's a gamer thing, but I can't really exactly remember where I got it from. I just heard it and thought it was kind of cool for him, just because it's giving me Edgelord. Edgelord is kind of like Mufasa or something, like just I don't know how to really describe it because my brain is gone. But so this is the new Edgelord. Like I said, I got it from like the gaming community of some sort. So yeah, you guys are gonna see this a lot with some of these newer horses, but this is Verylwyn. You have to pronounce it properly. This is Verylwyn, and I do give them names that are easy to pronounce with judges in case they are, because some of those horses when you judge them, some of their names are really hard to say, so I try to keep it simple. But I do have a website that I go to, and all you have to do is just type in fantasy name generator in Google, and it gives you like from Skyrim to movies, or not Skyrim, from games to movies to the different types of games. I mean, and it's a name generator. You literally look at this list and you generate a name and you find one that you like. And I found a bunch of them on these new guys. So this is Verylwyn. I got her from like the Dragon Age elf something or other generator list. So, and I use them a lot too for when I write my books and I just cannot come up with a name. I use that a lot. But this is Verylwyn. She is a new, one of the new guys. So super excited to get her out and see how she does in Photoshop. Another couple of names that you guys will see, and this is not because I'm going to just say this right here. I know some of you guys like, oh God, Martin, whoever wrote the Game of Thrones series. I'm not a fan of him because he dissed J.R.R. Tolkien, and I'm not a fan. So, but, I do like his names for his dragons. And so here we are. This is Vhagar. And Vhagar is, I'm pretty sure, one of the male dragons. I lied. It's a female dragon, but it still fits. I don't know if I'm probably going to change that because it's bugging me anyway. I put it my way just because his is like, when he spells it, it's like VH, but I did it for, just this way. So I don't know. I might change it or not. Who knows? He might get sold. I don't even know. But that's kind of where that name came from. Going back to the Lord of the Rings theme, this is Bomber, which is the really fat dwarf from, I absolutely love him because he's I think, in my head canon, he's a dang good cook. But he likes to eat. So he is Bofer's brother, the one with the funny hat. If you guys have seen the movies, the one with the funny hat, he's a brother. Bomber is. So this guy fits his mood. Like I said, I name them the way I fit, or the way that I think they fit. So this is Bomber. He's a big, hefty boy. And so is Bomber in the Hobbit movies. I love all of those dwarves. Every single one of them. Just chef's kiss on all of them. And yet we're hit with another. This is Celebrian, but you guys don't ever know. You guys don't ever see her. She is actually the daughter of Galadriel, who ends up marrying Elrond. So she is Arwen. You guys remember Arwen that fell in love with Aragorn? That is their daughter. This is Celebrian is her mother. I'm going to try something different so you guys can see them. But this is Quigley. He is a artist resin on the Rio Rondo or Oki Rio mold. I want to say it's Rio Rondo because an Oki Rio was Romulus. But anyway, Quigley is just, I thought that was a cool name. Have you guys ever watched Quigley Down Under? It's an Australian movie with Nope. Yeah, the other one that's hot, like Sam Elliott, but not Sam Elliott. But anyway, but I thought Quigley fit him because he's a quarter horse. Not really because it fits with the Australian theme, just because I thought that was kind of cool. It fit him because he's cute. He's a foal, but it's still kind of like regal-ish. Not really regal. Sorry. It's kind of a different name. You don't see it very often. So I just thought, you know what? Quigley's kind of a cool name for him. Let's go. And there you go. He ended up winning his first championship last couple of weekends ago. So Quigley is staying. Okay, guys, so the next one is going to be another little custom. He's a custom because he's been customized. Oki or Rio Rondo. I got these two kind of in the same time frame. This is Theodred, and going back to the Lord of the Rings thing, because that's where I got a lot of these names from this time around. He is the only son to Theoden, King of Rohan. You guys remember Eowyn, the blonde from Lord of the Rings. Her uncle, that was his only son's name, was Theodred. So there you go. But I thought that fit him pretty well. He didn't do good in his last show, so I pictured him, and hopefully he'll do pretty good in the next photo shows and the next couple of shows. So this gal is actually one of my favorites so far, and she pictured really well. I probably need to rethink some lighting on her, but this is Asteria, and I'm pretty sure that this name was just kind of one of those really pretty names that when you look up baby names or something on Google, that's kind of where I got it from. But yeah, it just fit her because she's very flowy. She's very, she's just giving, I'm a prima donna, and that's kind of what Asteria to me means. I know it probably means something else, but okay, so it refers to a Titan goddess in Greek mythology that is associated with falling stars and nocturnal divination. Also, it means starry or star in Greek mythology. So there you go. I think I got it from the Greek deal, or either I Googled it or something. But that's kind of what it means, because it's giving not powerful woman, but kind of sort of powerful woman. And then, just fluffy, not fluffy, pretty and flowy and prima donna. So this next guy is brand new. He's a trade from Madison. He's the newest CCA mold on this Spinnaby. He's glossy. I named him Jabiru, which means, I think it's like a bird from Australia. And I thought that kind of fit him a little bit, just because he's Australian. I will show him either as a Brumby or a stock. I've got it labeled as a Australian stock horse, but he'll be either a Brumby or an Australian stock horse or a quarter horse, whatever fits. But Jabiru pretty much just means a water bird of some sort from Australia. Because I looked up cool Australian names on Google. Lots of Googling. Money on the Dash is actually a name for this guy. This is not a very good photo of him. He was kind of hard to picture, so I'm going to have to figure something out. But this is what you get for right now. But pretty much, Money on the Dash is a new song that I've been listening to for, I don't even know, like, it seems like every single, on my other TikTok account, every single song has got this, or every single video I watch has got this song in the background, and it is amazing. I'm obsessed with it. So Money on the Dash is this guy's name. He is just he's got a name, and I cannot remember his name. I'm still learning my stone horse names, but he's a run. He's not, he's a limited run, but he's not a oak or a DAH. But yeah, that's his name, is Money on the Dash, because I literally heard that and I said, you know what, this fits this guy, because he's classy, he's not elegant, but he's classy, he's gentlemanly, and just, still kind of rogue too, still kind of rugged. So yeah, Money on the Dash. Last but not least of the pictured traditionals is Creus, and Creus is Greek. He's a Greek titan, or the namesake where he came from. He is a Greek titan, one of the primordial deities, the son of Uranus and Gaia, so the sky and the earth. He is also considered to be, or associated with the constellations, and is considered the god of the constellations. He also represents the pillar of the south and is linked to the constellation Aries. So there you go, guys. So, I just did the preference video for live on YouTube. Believe it or not, I'm super excited. It worked. But I did that just now and posted it on the website, or the Facebook page and the YouTube channel. And probably TikTok here in a little bit. But we did that, but I wanted to feature that separately because I didn't want it to be in here, because this video is going to already be too long. So that being said, we might be going, I don't know yet. It's a thought. You guys tell me your opinions, but I'm actually going to post the question for this week's video. But I kind of want to start doing lives. I don't know, like YouTube lives. I don't know. But anyway, I think what we might do is, I can't do this, like the mailbag and everything, on YouTube live because I don't have a webcam. But what we might do is something special like that, like when well, obviously we've done that in the past, but like when there's announcements, big announcements like that, and whatnot, we will. I probably will go live on YouTube. I don't know yet. Anywho, it's a thought. I do like it though. That's why I'm like, ooh, I'm heavily contemplating it. But anyway, that being that, I'm going to move on because I'm going to ramble on about it. So my question to you guys for this week's interaction, actually, let's go over the comments. So the question that I asked, I thought I got ranch on my phone. The question that I asked you guys last week, Breyer pretty much came out with some rules about the best customs contest and everything like that. And they pretty much stated, this is not verbatim, but this is kind of what everybody was interpreting as, they get to keep your design. And I don't know if that's correct or not. But I asked kind of what are your guys' thoughts on that whole entire thing? And we got some good comments, guys. I'm trying not to play the video. I go back and I look at the comments through the video itself. Let me go back and read these right quick. So, we got some... so I've got a new person that's commenting, and I have actually... I think I bought from her before. It's Jacqueline. Her name is Jacqueline. She is amazing, guys. Absolutely love her. And then Madison commented too. But Madison kind of goes, she talks about something that I thought was pretty interesting. So I posed the question, and she says, to be honest, I'm not sure Breyer is doing anything new or controversial with having ownership of pictures. For advertising purposes, they probably have to have legal ownership of the images they post on their website and print in their catalogs and magazines. It would be nice to see the entry artist credited, and thank you, ma'am, I agree 100%. For example, I had no idea that Merlin, you guys remember Merlin, the raffle model, the dragon horse that's on the ASB mold, ASB stallion mold, the older one, was practically a copy of a custom entry from many years back. A while ago on Facebook, the original artist who created Merlin was looking for him, as she had sold him previously and lost track of him. Apparently, Breyer had the rights to use the custom design once entered in the contest, and Merlin's artist said that Merlin may have been the only entry to ever be copied by Breyer since. This was all legal and probably a huge compliment to the artist, but I wasn't aware of it until recently. I wish I could find the post, but it seems that Breyer has always had some legal right to owning some aspect of your entries for many years now. Of course, I believe in transparency when it comes to crediting the original creator of any art, but be it painting, excuse me, I'm getting choked up. Sculpting or photography. And we all know how badly Breyer's record keeping has been in the past. I love it. I don't think Breyer will deny who took what or made what, but I understand collectors' reactions to all the legal jargon and how odd it sounded. I was a bit confused myself, but it seems to be pretty typical practice from Breyer based on previous policies. Sorry for the rambling. I think this is a fascinating subject, and I'm curious to see what others feel about it as well. Thank you, Madison. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So Jacqueline comes back and says, the creator of Merlin is Andrea Brittain, or Britain, and the contest he was entered in was the Jamboree Tricked Out Pony Contest. We're going to have to do some research on that, guys, because excuse me, good Lord, I just ate lunch, I'm sorry. I'm fascinated. When you enter these types of contests, you give Breyer the rights to reproduce the piece in any way they see fit. I think they actually do these contests hoping to be able to gather new custom and color ideas. When they chose to reproduce Merlin, they did give Andrea a copy. Good. I think there are always ulterior motives. Shoot, Stone's Art of the Horse contest is held with the intention that several of the entries will be turned into models, and those who are selected get the opportunity to buy the piece based on their creation. Quite the racket. And then Madison goes, thanks. I could not for the life of me remember the name of the artist and if it was a custom contest or not. But yeah, that's pretty much what I remembered from her post. It's an intriguing way for Breyer to pull ideas from. I'm not surprised Stone does the same. So, and I have seen it multiple times with that. And that's good that they give him a piece. In my opinion, I don't think that Stone should charge. In my opinion, if somebody does that, they're pretty much kind of doing you a favor. Like an artist is pretty much doing most of the work. But, you know, it is what it is. I do like that they gave the artist that, you know, did Merlin a copy, and I was super happy that I saw that. But anywho, that being said, here's another question for you guys. I'm not coming up with these. I'm actually seeing them, but I don't want to say the person's name because I don't want, I want privacy and everything. But somebody posted in the Modelholics Anonymous group that here's my question, and I'm super excited. I'm super ready to see what you guys think about this. If be it a judge or a shower, if somebody knocks over your horse or a horse, number one, here's my number one question. What do you do? Number two is share your stories of what you have witnessed, because I want to know. I was reading through the comments and all that, but like I said, I don't want to feature these people that don't know that they're being featured. So I want to listen to you guys. I want to hear your guys' stories at a live show. If you do live show, what do you do if somebody knocks over a horse, or like what has been, and then I want to know your stories from there. Like what you've seen, what you've witnessed, what you've done. I want to see those because I thought that was fascinating, and it's very personal. It's like I like the personal experience stuff. I love the big long comments that are like stories. I love them. So that's my question for you guys. So guys, this has nothing to do with model horses, but I wanted to let you in on a little something something for my husband. It's probably broke now. So we like to play practical jokes. Well, yeah, practical jokes. I say practical. Sometimes I'm like, but you know, it is what it is. We like to play jokes on each other. And I told him, because June 6th is his birthday, I told him that I, it's so small. I told him that I was going to, I bid on a piece of equipment because he's always been wanting a forklift. I'm so sorry, guys. So kind. He's always been wanting a forklift, and we can't really afford that because they are expensive. But I'm gonna send him this picture. Say I got him a forklift. I don't know if you guys can see because it's a little mini forklift. I don't want to take it out of the box. It's so cute, but I'm going to put batteries in it, and I'm going to try with my epic photography skills. You know, not really epic, but you know. I'm going to try to get a picture of it to where it looks like it actually is like a real one. And I'm going to be like, because I told him, I didn't tell him what I was getting him. I just told him it was a piece of equipment. And he's like, oh God, what's this going to cost us? And, and I'm just gonna, I'm gonna say that I got us a piece of equipment. Oh, good. It comes with batteries. Awesome. And it's chargeable. So here it is. Here's his little forklift. So I hope you guys enjoy. I might post a video of him being like, what? I'll do something. Y'all, look at this thing. Look at it. And the little... And then it goes, oh, again it goes down. And it comes with a little pallet. Look at it. I think I'm having way too much fun with this. Let me see if I can get it to, there we go. Oh my God. Katie, what do you think? Oh my God, I love it. It doesn't go very high. But it's so cute. Oh my God. And then it's got a back, and then you can turn its little wheels. And hold on, I'm trying to do this one hand. This is hard. And then you can turn it. Oh. Okay, get it. How many times have I done that, huh? Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for the first June video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're gonna dabble into the, you know, why did you name this horse this? And what is the name and all that. We're going to dabble into that later when I have more time to actually gather my horses. But I'm going to post the next schedule up on the Facebook page. I've been hitting you guys with a lot of Facebook stuff. I'm trying to find it right here, but so the next video is going to be something that I kind of wanted to dabble in because I recently got picked for one of the web specials, and then I wanted to kind of, it's probably going to be on the computer too, but we'll see. I don't know yet. But I'm going to dive into what the web specials were, like all of the different web specials, because I thought that was a fascinating subject. So we're going to do that. That's going to be June 20th. And then I want to let you guys know and get in on something that I have been working on for maybe a year or so, but I've been too nervous to really post it, and I really didn't have time. So it's still in the works. It's still kind of up in the air as far as like if I'm going to do it or not, because I feel confident enough, especially in a photo deal. but I'm going to either, I don't know yet. We're going to see. But I have been working on doing a photo show, like putting on a photo show through Facebook. I've already got the groups and stuff made, but I haven't done anything as far as, I'm trying to still figure out, like, do I want to do like cardstock ribbons, or do I want to actually do ribbons? So that's another thing I want you guys to post on here, is if you would be interested, and I'm going to probably post it on all of the other the stuff too. Would you be interested in a photo show if I put one on? And if you would prefer cardstock ribbons, I'm trying to think of cheap, like not cheap, but like, you know, to be kind of times, because what I plan on doing is 1 through 6 in each breed, and then, you know, a champion and reserve, which, you know, it'd be cheaper to do it to where you can print it. But I can do it. I can order ribbons. It's just gonna be a bigger charge as far as the entry fee. And then do a special, I've got awards that I can get for top 5. So I'm going to do, like, I'm not going to do an overall grand and reserve champion. I'm going to do a top 5. So there will be a grand champion, a reserve, but then there'll be like, excuse me, good Lord. There'll be like a, you know, 3rd overall, 4th overall, 5th overall. I thought that's kind of cool. I don't see anybody else doing it. There is one photo show that I'm involved in that does top 3, which I love. I love the top. Like, just select a group and do top. Like, do a top, you know, and then that way, that'll give somebody something to strive for. So, that's my thought process. That's what's going to happen. That's on the books for June, is that Breyer web session discussion, or web series discussion. July is going to be, we're going to do our Breyerfest prediction video. I'm kind of holding off on buying some stuff. I might trade some more, but I'm kind of holding off on buying just because of Breyerfest coming up. So that first video is going to actually go out July 4th. Woo! And then the second one is going to be post Breyerfest and recap. So expect a lot of, especially that Friday of Breyerfest. We will probably go live somehow or another. Either be, you know, if you guys prefer Facebook Live, let me know. TikTok Live, let me know. Or YouTube Live. I need to know, because I need to know. I need you guys to give me your opinions, because I want to go a certain direction, but I need people to be watching, or I'm not going to do it. So anyway, and I'm doubting, because July 18th is the next scheduled video. I doubt that we'll have our Breyerfest haul from there. But we'll probably in August is when we'll have our Breyerfest haul. But I know for a fact that Madison will send me the stuff that she gets with the all access. She'll get that to me quicker than Breyer will. So we'll probably have our first round and then our second round. So that's on the books, guys. That's what's coming up. I've got some stuff planned, and I'm excited. But I also want your opinion on the photo show. If you do photo show, if you have photo shown, let me know what you think and if you would like to be involved. And also spread the word, because I'm really thinking about doing it. I want to do it. I'm excited. I think I'm confident enough. I'm going to do a lot of, there's some really good videos, YouTube videos on how to judge, like starting judging for beginners. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start listening to those, reading, and all that stuff. So I'm excited. Let me know your opinion, guys. I want to know your opinion. Please share, comment, like, tell all your people, tell them, hey, you need to get on Jess's YouTube channel. It's awesome. She's quirky. She's funny. She's a dork and she forgets things, but it's fine. I'm a natural. This is not fake. I'm a natural blonde. So let me know. I'm also on Mountain Dew today, so I'm super excited. Thank you, guys. That's all I've got for this video. Give me your opinions. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook and TikTok. Yeah. Sending all the love. Bye.